Namaste, everybody, and welcome to a foundational yoga class. I am Aphinya. Thank you so much for joining in, and thank you so much for taking good care of yourself. Please make sure that you have props around, blankets, anything that can help you to pat your joints a little bit more. If you feel like the floor is a little bit too hard, grab them. Blocks are great. Straps, it's important for us who are really tight. And of course, the yoga mat. Also, if you take my class regularly, you will know that I don't have a harmonium right now. Since I switched it to an hour earlier, which right now, Taya is still sleeping, my daughter. So we in the realm of is she up, is she not? So I don't want to play the music to wake her up. So I just want her to stay in sleep as much as she want to as a parent. If you have kids, please just sleep as long as you want. So let me have my time for that. Also, if you would like to support this channel much or little, the link is on the description below the screen. And I want to thank you ahead of time for that. Anything else? I don't want to say much longer. So would you please find maybe a comfortable seated position? What is it? Jeff reminding me, it's Easter Sunday, everybody. I used to make a joke at the school, at my Rising Sun Yoga studio, because I said something so funny and it was funny and I don't remember and I don't know why I mentioned it. Happy Easter, everybody. For anybody who celebrated it, have fun today. Having said that, please find a comfortable seated position, lying down position if you like. You can even standing up if you like to. You never know. And after that, just, for us who be in an upright position, we need to elongate our spine upward a little bit. You relax your arms, you close your eyes, and you breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Allow the breath to expand your body evenly. You feel it, the expansion. You feel the rise in your chest. You feel your belly expanding out. Would you also imagine that it's push the sides of your body and also even expand into the back of your body, so you bloat evenly. And exhale, you let it go completely and gradually. May the breaths also remind us that each inhalation we have the capacity to make space, to make room to become bigger. We make room for what? We make room for others. We make room to see stuff from a different perspective. So then we give ourselves chances to see things with an open mind. Allow your heart to feel bigger, so you can love greater, forgive sooner. So make it easy on yourself. Try not to control your environment, people around you. And exhale, let go, and trust. Trust that it has this, greater energy that surrounded you, that will auto do it works. So I want you to let go and kind of sink and rest into that. Trust that the challenge in life is not here to harm you, but it helps you to become better in solving those problems, to have a greater heart and mind, because many of the challenge require us to challenge our own beliefs. You do the best you can. You make room for failure. And remember not to be too hard on your life journey. With that in mind, we are going to put the left hand in front of the sternum and the right hand on top of it, and we are going to chant Om silently 3 times. Okay? So inhale, deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale once again. Here we go. And slowly open your eyes. I said I have a thought about I want to do a spring cleaning. So we are going to do breath of fire. This is how it looks and sounds like. If you need a tissue, grab one. You exhale through your nose, short and forcefully. What is going to happen in your belly is that it's going to push in when you exhale out. And the inhale, in a way, I want to say that it will happen automatically. So if you're new to this, you can do it slowly. And you can pick up the speeds and find that speed that you feel comfortable doing it. Okay. And after that, I'm going to tell you to start. I'm going to tell you to, because the exhale, so I will tell you to stop and say the word exhale. Then we are going to inhale deep, and we are going to hold the breath, and then we exhale out fully. I believe I will let you do it 2 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Right here, breath of fire. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Exhale, let it go fully. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale deep. Breath of fire. Exhale. Deep inhale. Hold your breath at the top. And then exhale fully. After that, you breathe normally in and out through your nose. If you want to do Ujjayi breathing, your breath will move past, when it moves past the back of your throat, you like constrict that muscle just gently, and that will help you hear the sounds. And it sounds like I don't know if you can hear mine or not. It's like that is. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's helped to kind of reminding you to come back and listen to your breathing. You don't have to try too hard. Just breathe in and out, nice and full, and I'm happy with that. Let's come down onto your back, please. And stretch long out through your arms and legs, and go side to side. Oh, that feels much better. I feel like my spine is always happy. Really elongate your spines away from one another. And let's rock the hips side to side, please. I want to put my prop in the right place. From here, let's windshield wiper. So feet down, knees bend, drop your knees side to side. Full breath in and out through your nose. And we go into circle our knees, so draw them in, opening them apart, They're going to go out and away and meet and then bring them back, and keep breathing and keep repeating. Let's change the direction, please. And after that, have your knees together and stack your knee on top of your hips. Then from there, open your legs out, out, out until it stops. Then you just stay right there. Now from here, move from the hips and let the knees go toward the direction of your ears. Okay, so it feels like a tick-tock, it's like a clock. Okay, so your hip is level facing the ceiling. Okay. And when you move the hip, it's like left and right, and it's go up toward the ears, and you're gonna move toward the ears. Yeah. And then you stop, and from there, move your knees, your chin, side to side, go toward the floor this time. Stop in the center, bring your knees back up and together, hug them toward your chest, extend them up toward the ceiling, and then you can check or circle your ankles and your wrist, or you can do both. I still want to elongate my spine. Yeah, it's early in the morning. Happy baby. Hold your feet with your hands or your strap. Okay. Push your feet into your hands slightly, and we rock once again side to side here. I do not know where to put my speaker. And feet together to the floor, knees open. Reach your arms overhead once again. We get into the hips a lot. Bring your knees back up and together. Draw them toward the chest, hand behind the back of the head. Bicycle, let's do it 12 times, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Knees together, drop them to the left. Right shoulder to the floor. Breathe. Full breath. And let the body let go and soften to the floor when you exhale. Left arm go behind the back of the head with thighs crunch to the right 8 times. Please, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, not that much lift. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. Drop your knees to the right. I can't. Here we go, that's better. Let go. Lying down twist, it feels so good because the gravity is helping. Right hand behind the back of the head. We go to the left 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up center. Feet to the floor. Knees bend. We go bridge. Please, you ready? Push into the feet. Push your feet away from you. Get your shoulders under. Remember, your arms can be wide open. Make sure that your throat is also open slightly. You know, if you have so much opening in your chest, you can bring your arms under. We want to make sure that the tip of our shoulder is on the floor. Breathe. Exhale, bring your spine downward to the floor, nice and slow, and hug your right knee to your chest, left leg extend out. Switch side. Right knee to your chest once again. Now hold the back of the thighs and kick your right leg up toward the ceiling. And then you can walk your arms up, your shins go to your foot. You feel like maybe strap is better. You can go find your strap and use that. You can actually hold it behind the back of the leg as well as you can put it at the ball of the foot, okay? If it's too much, bend your left knee. And we get the right ankle above the left knee. Left leg, you draw it in toward your chest. You can use the hands. You can bend and have the foot on the floor. You can use the strap. It's early, you know, in the practice. It's early in the morning. Please really be mindful with your muscles. You can also extend and bend your left leg like what I just did. So this is like a jellyfish in a way, like you stretch a little bit and then release a little bit and stretch a little bit and release a little bit. Okay. Just have to be wise. You can circle your ankles, they're free. If you like it, do it. And then switch leg. Now hug your left knee toward your chest. And then we go to the hamstring, behind the thighs, up the calf, go as high as you feel comfortable. We use the strap. You have to keep challenging your muscles in order to gain more flexibility and mobility. However, within that challenge, please be respectful. Left ankle above your right knee. Are you getting bored, love? Kev is waiting for Taya to wake up. He actually didn't feel good after his second shot. He's still kind of mingling right now. So he gets tired very easily at the moment. One more breath. Let go. Let's check once again. hands and feet. I would love one more core exercise right here. You either put your palms on either side of your hip, sit on it. That's going to make it easier on you, and legs extended. Or you go arms out or away, out to the crown of your head, and the intensity of the challenge will keep going, okay? And after that, you go extend, exhale, legs out, hover, inhale, bring it up, and kick, lift the hip, and repeat. 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 5. You don't need to lift your hip much. 6, knee to your chest. Rock side to side. You will never be able to rock to the right properly. Roll to your right, come up onto your hands and knees. Let's take child's pose. Please, toe together, knees apart. Arms go alongside the ears. Breathe and allow your body to once again expand and soften. You make yourself become a jellyfish here. And then inhale, move away from your heel to your palms, round your back up, arch at the end. Exhale, round your back up, go back toward your heels. Here we go, repeat. Three more. Last one. Sit on child's pose and walk your hands to the right. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Repeat, please. Other side. Come. Walk your hands back center. Inhale up onto your hands and knees and make a spinal circulation right here. Chain side, please. Come back center, draw your knees toward one another. Drop your hip side to side right here. And you come back up center, open your knees apart. Let's stay balanced on your left hands, knee, turn your body open to the right. Circle your right shoulder 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then length. I feel like I'm off my mat. Really make that left side's body long when you exhale. Be careful with your lower back here, please. And carefully return toward the floor and forward. Step your right leg forward. Get your left knee off the floor. Pivot to the left, feet parallel toward one another. Chins in, thighs apart. Extend your spine long. And you go toward the floor slowly. One breath at a time. You can move your body side to side. You can twist. You can go deep under. You can hold the back of your head, lengthen your head longer. You can even move both of your hands to the side, push the floor away from you, and get the side stretched again. It feels good too. And carefully, we are going to turn toward the front of the mat, okay, back where we came from, and have your left knees on the floor. Low lunge. This one is going to feel quite a strong pose, so do it gradually with, whatever you have, and be really careful. So hips square, hug your chins in, engage your core, exhale, lunge. You can just do it like right here and don't need to do much more if this is enough. But if you can do more and want to get more out from the stretch, inhale, work the upper body up and away from the hips and out through the crown of your head. And you can add the arm. Okay. So exhale, lunge, inhale, length. And as I told you many times, your arms can be anywhere. You can even still circle your shoulder, but work with the rhythm of your own breath, okay? Last one. And exhale, we go forward, hold your blocks. Get your left knees out from the floor. Launch forward, opening the hip. Get your left leg up, 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 up. Get your chest low, 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 the best you can. And then square your hip, bring your left leg down, 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 and cross behind your right leg. Cross leg Uttanasana, forward fold, and you go. You can go straight forward down, or you can go side to side and go downward. Yeah. Make sure that you balance on big toe side edge of your feet, please. Very, very important. And you work your block wisely. Extend your lower back long. Don't round that part of your body. And bend your knees, step your left leg back. Bring both hands to the floor. I'm going to take you to downward facing dog. Okay. So step your right leg back, spread your fingers. Downward facing dogs here. Put your chest back toward your feet. You can make your dog a little shorter if you want. Really, really use the breath to work your chest. Push it toward your feet, one exhale at a time. Okay. Now, while you're in downward facing dog, you also can move. You can bend one knee at a time to stretch your legs muscles. You can sway your hips side to side to work your back muscles. You can opening up your heart by Inhale, lifting your armpit up and away from the floor and together, and exhale, push your chest through and go to your feet. And that, when you bring the heels down to the floor, you are going to get the stretch on your leg as well. Child's pose. I know, it's a lot of work. And inhale, move up and away from the floor. Now we go to the right side. So balancing your right hand, right knee, left shoulder, 5-time big circle. 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and length. Then carefully facing the floor and forward. Left leg forward. Right knee come off the floor and pivot to the right. I'm going to facing the camera. We turn the heels in and the toes out, and we move. Shift from one leg to the other. We straight and bend the leg. We have the knees over the ankle. We stay as high as we have to, or you go as low as you have to. You don't need to move fast. Just be effective with your moving and know that you get something out from it, and you protect yourself from getting hurt. And from there, then we turn back toward the front of the mat, right? Then you get your right knee onto the floor or blanket. Upright with your trunk, so you're in low lunge. Square the hip, hug your thighs in. Exhale, lunge. Yeah. Inhale, maybe you lift the spine up to the sky, and you repeat that. One more breath. And exhale, we go forward, go forward. Grab the block, launch to your left leg, get your right leg off on the floor, lift it, opening the hips. Lift, 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 lift your right leg, go down, 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 down with your chest. And then bring your right leg down, square your hip, cross your right leg behind your left leg. Here we go. Inhale, lift your chest up and away from the floor. Bend your knees. Step your right leg back. We're going to go to downward facing dog once again. Okay. So hands down, spread your finger. You can get your right knee on the floor even. And then you step your left leg back. And then you tuck your toes under, come off on the floor, and push your chest back. If you're really, really weak, you can bend both knees all the way. I mean, you can bend both knees and stay there and don't need to straight it back. And that is going to help you to handle the pose much easier, okay? I know it's an upper body strength as well, that's why. Child's pose, please. Inhale, come up and away from the floor on your hands and knees. Let's lift your right leg and your left hand off from the floor. And we go elbow in the knee, meet beneath the belly. Inhale, exhale, extend. 2 more. Last one. Please bring your left hand down. Step your right leg forward. Go left knee off from the floor. Come off from the ground and let build warrior 2. Right heel, left arch. Palm facing down. Exhale, lunge. Ribs in. Inhale, lift the heart. You can see you can go out from that lunge and into that lunge with your breath. Yeah. Extend side angle pose, so we go left arms overhead. Same idea here, you can just like go in and then away from it and exhale into it, so you can really build the pose and the stretch much, much, much more effective instead of just go in and try to stay there and then stiff in the pose and nothing move. Carefully, we go toward the floor, chest down. Use your left hand to help you. Grab block if you need to. Left knees down. Runner stretch. Stretch your right leg. Heels down, toes up. Square the hip, hug the thighs, spine long. Exhale, here we go. Same idea here. Move yourself in and away. Keep your right toe spread. One more breath. Child's pose, please. Soften your jaw. Full breath in and out through your nose. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Now we're going to go forward. Keep going forward. Keep moving your weight forward and let the hip drop as far as you feel comfortable. Okay. And then we go back to child's pose. And we are moving like that with breath, please. So I'm going further to help our wrist to open slowly, and also that is increasing the opening in the heart and also, you know, the muscle around the back. So you have to be careful. Now, when you go forward, make sure that you not go forward and you round your shoulder. Okay, you want your shoulder blade to go back. Your feet, I mean, you can lift it. You don't have to. I feel like lifting is much more. It's much better for the lower back. It's really take away some challenge, yeah. Especially if it are stiffer. 2 more. Last one. Then we come up onto the hands and knee. Now we lift the left leg and the right hands extended away from one another. Inhale, we go beneath the belly. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Right hand down, left leg go forward. Be warrior 2. Right knee come off the floor, planted 90 degree. Arms lift and palm facing down, front heel, back arch or heel. Here we go. Facing the camera. Extend side angle, so we go sideways. Okay. This left hand, it doesn't have to really be on the thighs at all. You can just press it in front. You know why? Because you actually use the muscles in your core, your oblique. Yeah. Can you rest? Of course you can. And carefully be facing the floor. And right knee down, left leg straight. So I'm going to go back, forward. Run the stretch. Child's pose, please. Inhale, come up onto your hands and knees. And exhale, we go downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, keep your knees off the floor and go back. Now from here, we are going to move forward to plank. So you move your weight forward. Go as far as your wrists feel comfortable. Exhale, go backward. And also, as much as you can feel comfortable with your upper body. And go back. I remember when I teach, keep going, the foundational class at the studio, there's a lot of us women are weak in our upper body, and it's kind of sad that they don't try to keep building it. I just don't want them to stay weak. I'm like, why? Just push a little harder, slowly, one day at a time. It will build something. Knees down, child's pose, please. Like, I'm not asking you to be super strong, but be as strong as your body can. And many of us feel like when we get old, we cannot be any stronger. It's just like, I don't want to say anything about it because when I get there, I don't know what's going to happen to me. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat up my own word. But that's not true. I have a teacher. Forearm plank pose, please. I think she's about I mean, she's 50 now, but man, she's strong. Remember your forearm plank? You can be on your knees too. Yeah, just build as much as little as you have to. Just respect your body. You know, when you need to go down to your belly first because you need to rest sooner, you do. And then come back up again if we're still in the pose, and then rest again. And down to your belly and your chest. Stack the hands, rest your forehead on them. Rock your hip side to side and breathe. We go from here to Locust Post. Now, normally Locust Post, we just extend the arm to the side, which is good if you're tight. But if you can, you know, hold the strap behind your back, palm facing up, you know, and just the tighter you are, the wider your strap should be, and just hold it as wide as you need. I don't need that much. I'm gonna make it wherever I know that it's gonna help me to really opening the chest. And from there, we're just gonna do the same thing. Draw the shoulder blades up and away from the floor and together, and then extend that hands back and up. And then lift the leg with the inhale and exhale. Release slow, slightly, and then come up. And exhale, release slightly. Here we go. So you're still floating, but the intense of the floating when you exhale is less than the inhalation, right? Two more. Last one. And go down. Here we go. Rock the hips side to side. And then from here, keep your right leg straight. Bend your left knee. Hold the foot with the hands. You're going to get it toward the floor and forward. And extend the left knee back behind you. If you're really tight, you can bring your forehead down to the floor. If you cannot hold your left foot with the hand, use the strap. Okay? Put it there. Pull it. And then extend the knees away from you. Yeah. I don't feel anything. Yeah. Chin side, please. And let go and take child's pose, please. What time is it? I just want to look at the clock. Remember, prop yourself wisely. Don't forget to be wise. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. We go to high lunge. So this one is gonna make your heart beat a little bit more. Right leg go forward. Just know that that's not the only pose, okay? There's gonna be something coming with it. Tuck your left toes under. Get your left knees off from the floor. Adjust your prop as you go. Square the hip, hug the thighs, and you come upright. With breath, remember, exhale, lunge. Work both legs. Inhale, lift the heart. One more breath here. And then you are going to launch forward, go toward your right leg. Grab the block, core lift, walk your hand forward, lift your left leg square, the hip, heart extended. This is warrior 3 here. Bend your knees carefully, land your left leg back behind you. 90 degrees with the back leg once again. And you get your left arm off from the floor, up to the sky. Then use that to help you to come up. Warrior 2. How about that? Turn your right palms up. Keep breathing. I know. Inhale, lift the right arms up. Exhale, reach back, course in. Hips stay back slightly. One more breath. Move away from that slightly. Okay. And then exhale, stretch back in. You can hold the back of the head. You can hold your shoulder. And you come away from it. Inhale, straight your right leg. Triangle. Keep going forward, 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 forward. Until you stop. And then exhale, you windmill the arms. Turn your chest diagonal up toward the ceiling slightly. And then exhale. Okay, go in to the pose. Inhale, come away from that. And you can adjust to stand. Yep. You can massage the leg. It's a lot of leg work here. One more. And then bend your right knee. Turn forward. Grab those blocks. Pyramid pose. Square the hip. Step your left leg forward a lot. Our stand is going to be shorter. It's about 2 feet, 2.5 feet. Square the hip, elongate the spine, and we go to the stretching. So go toward the floor. Just be with the body. Don't give up on yourself. The thoughts, you're not going to do anything with them. We just let them, if it happens, just let them happen. Just let them flow out from your system. Don't attach, don't cling. And child's pose, don't identify with it, right? But if you have the dialogue about, okay, am I doing my practice safely? That's relevant, of course. Should I twist a little bit, make my leg shorter, right? You adjust that, but then you have to come back to the body and the breath to really feel it. Don't stay in your brain and your thinking. We have to move away from that because we always in that, if you don't know that already. And to me, that is not a way to live your life, to live. I always feel like the L-E-A-V-E and L-I-V-E. I never say it properly. To live, they sound the same. I think I speak the same. Left leg forward. High lunge, please. Right knee come off the floor. Hug the thighs, come upright. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Remember, ribs is draw in, heart is expands out. With breath, with breath. Arms are yours. One more breath, please. And then you move the weight from your right leg to your left. Go forward, and then grab the blocks. Walk forward, lift the right leg, square the hip, extend your chest away from your belly. Next, nice and long, breathe. Bend your left knee, walk your hands back, land your right leg back behind you. Plant it 90 degrees. You can come out safely, slowly, up from the floor, warrior two. Adjust your feet. Reverse warrior, left palms go up, right hand land wherever that it feels right, and you stretch. Exhale. Inhale, you move away from the stretch. Exhale, you go into it again. And you move away from it, straight the front leg, triangle. Exhale, extend the body. Inhale, remove the arm, turn the heart. Move away from the stretch, and exhale, you extend, go forward, go toward the floor. Inhale. Exhale. And bend your left knee. Turn your chest toward the floor. Grab those blocks and just move carefully. Okay. Square the hip. Step the back leg forward a lot. About 2 feet, 2.5 feet apart. Or 3. Square the hip, elongate the spine, hug your thighs in, core lift. And exhale, we go toward the leg, go toward the floor. Inhale, move up and away from the legs, and exhale, bend your knees. And we go back to child's pose, please. What time is that? Okay. Next is pigeon pose, and you have option. You can be on your back. You can stand up. We go right leg first. Right. Actually, these can be in the back of the knees too. Right. Yeah. So pigeon pose. Here we go. Or you do pigeon. the lower your trunk is to the floor, the harder the pigeon will feel in the muscles, okay? It's the more challenge, the more stretch you ask. So if you cannot go to the floor, of course, the block can be the floor for you. So come off from the floor as much as you need, please. The same idea, you actually can just work with breath and just go toward the floor, one breath at a time. Then carefully switch leg, please. If you're in pigeon, you need to use your upper body strength a little bit to get the front legs off from the floor safely. And we go to the other side. And carefully move up and away from the stretch. Get out safely. And from here, we are going to sit down and extend the legs in front of us. Oh, that's good. You shake them, fan them a little bit. It's help with the hip joints there. Can you let the legs fanning out? Bend your knee to the side, create the diamond shapes. And then we go forward. Press the little toe sides to the floor. Yeah. Breathe. Once can you go in and away from the stretch, right? Exhale into it. Inhale away from it. Two more breaths. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Extend your legs in front of you. Elongate the spines. Inhale, Paschimottanasana here. Forward fold, seated forward fold. Use the strap if you have to. Yeah. One more breath. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Cross your right leg over left. Twist to the right. Inhale, lengthening the spine up. And so twist to the right. Remember, your belly is resisting your chest, because we want to keep our hips facing forward, everybody. Inhale, untwist. Chin side, please. Last breath. Inhale, untwist. And here we go. Shavasana. I see my blocks. I see my blanket. You actually can, dangling your legs up toward the sky if you want to do that first with the block underneath the hip before you do Shavasana, or use that as Shavasana. If you have some tightness in the hips, in your lower back, and you want to do Shavasana and feel at ease with it, it's a good idea to have stuff to support your knees. Blocks are good, bolsters are good, blankets are also good. The higher your knees is going off on the floor, the easier you're going to feel on your lower back. Or you can just do it without the support and have your feet wide and you bring your knee toward one another. And please go up and down safely, right? I mean, I can go down on my back like this. It's not everybody can do that, so you have to really listen to your body and go up and down the floor safely. And find your really supported, juicy feeling Shavasana, and stay there with your eyes closed. And let everything go. If you're still holding on to things and you feel tight and tense, exhale through your mouth and make a ha sound as long as you have to. You will relax much more. And Shavasana is not a place that actually you want to drift off. You want to be aware softly. You're still alert and present with your moment. And you keep relaxing from head to toes. You guide one muscles, one body part at a time to relax and to surrender. And please stay here as long as it feels right. night. We'll see you again next week, 8 o'clock, everybody. Namaste.